Hello viewers, welcome to SKTV. You're watching Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren calls for discussion on state's developmental works in assembly, not in an informal setting. Journalists protest over burning of printing materials. AMJU and EGM submit memorandums to Governor, Chief Minister and Security Advisor. Minister Letpao Haukeb denies having any knowledge of being a member of Assembly's Inquiry Committee to inquire influx of illegal immigrants. MP Sanajauba raises questions regarding policy to enhance air connectivity in hill districts of Manipur in Parliament. Desam to seek legal recourse if MPSC fails to address concerns about two conflicting questions in paper 2 of MPSC Prelims Exam 2022. And now the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has called for focusing on debates in the Assembly on developmental issues for the state rather than engaging in discussions on topics that lack appropriate answers. He made the statement while attending the Tiranga concerts as part of Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, which will be held on August 15th. In the event organized by Department of Art and Culture at MSFDS Palace Compound today, Chief Minister N. Biren emphasized the importance of focusing on constructive discussions rather than engaging in topics that lead to no resolution, warning that such debates could have detrimental effects. He highlighted that since 2014, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been promoting the concept of nationalism among Indian citizens with initiatives like Har Ghar Tiranga aimed at fostering unity. Chief Minister Biren urged the police department to organize the Har Ghar Tiranga rally as they have in the past. Meanwhile, he stressed the importance of addressing geopolitical issues such as conflicts involving Bangladesh and other neighboring countries. He also noted the efforts of various agencies to disintegrate the community unity and called for a prioritization of national interests. He further appealed to the public to participate in the Tiranga rally and Tiranga run.
भारत में पागल कंगन दो यार वो एक नत्ता बा अतः तो वाकल खंड में तम देते ग्लोबल की सिनेरियो ये भी हो गरा नहान बांग्लादेश से थोड़ी बा see a threat to the India neighboring countries in China की library influence US की library influence सिटी में हम से कोई geopolitics से as a citizen of India कोई मशीन सुना थे जो थम गया सिटी में हम से कोई नहीं बता सी कनाडा defend अपनी only when India became a strong nation. कोई ना बकाने दा हाई रूम में हम से थेंग नमो गंगने बा the assembly the lady the elected members in the we should discuss inside the assembly hall and we should show to the people who is right, who is wrong, and what is the policy of the state, what is the policy of the government. City mayam se koi nahi na bangan na bataw that is the beauty of the democracy. And mapan thok ka khana do insan baduna tab hayeng rally salaga attack to foreign rally salaga attack to that's not the politics. Ai koi manung la thuai ra kari kana ba rally set pa kambu yaning da kambu yana ba kambu khana ra di sina ra di kana na mangje gani akoi gi praja akoi masian ngata mangje gani leader warga di emotion du phada batam badai leader warga di praja singsi ko bhap ta wari sabi badai.
All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU and the Editors Guild Manipur EGM staged a seized work protest at the Manipur Press Club yesterday, condemning the burning of press materials including newsprint by unknown assailants in Kangpopi on August 7th. During the protest, AMJU Vice President Raj Nongthombam said such attacks on press materials akin to assaults on societal values and the constitutional right to freedom of speech and expression. He stressed that these actions undermine the fundamentals of democracy and aimed to signal to both the public and the government that the media stands united against such violations. Raj Nongthombam pointed out that the attack occurred in broad daylight and questioned the roles of the security advisor, the Kangpopi district commissioner, the superintendent of police and other security forces during the time of incident. He suggested that these attacks reflect the BJP government's failure to safeguard state highways effectively. He further maintained that the Amju and Editor Guilds Manipur had submitted a memorandum to the Governor of Manipur, Chief Minister, IPR Minister, Security Advisor and DGP.
Angpupi district ke manung chanpa makum amada haiba tare sakang da bamyoi singna drug ama khama ga traksi da koigi newspaper phong bada changba yamna maru yam tang bachi haiba tare news print ko bachi mayam aduga loina na atopa printing gi material mayam ama laudhar matung da mai thado khibagi thodog ma tang tare ke lere ki all Manipur working journalist union amju amadi this gelo Manipur gi oiba emergency joint meeting ma pangthoi meeting duna hariba crime adu koi yam chauna condemn tawi chumnagi paper roll da attack to win logde printing material da attack to win logde madu koi media da attack to win logi media da attack to ba habasi koi gi leba asigi constitution da piri ba freedom of speech and expression da attack to wini madu da attack to ba habasi koi gi leba asigi democracy fundamental fabric da attack to wini marmaduna madu condemn to bagal leno na madu ki strong message ama lengak ta and across the length and breadth of the country koi India pumbada yo honda mathak ta habagi wakal unda ngasi koi gi amju gi amadi EGM gan also koi Manipur da leba media organization khudi maki electronic print khai da bid loina maki journalist kaltana tana masida thabak tori ba mepam hadi every member every employee khudi mangna masida ngasi se pullaga Manipur press club sida koi myam si protest demonstration ama tawsi har na koi se tawmina bane.
And on the other hand, All Naga Traders Association of Manipur has called on the relevant authorities to take decisive action against those responsible for the destruction of newsprint and other press materials on August 7th in Kampupi district. The association also demands return of any undamaged materials to their rightful owners or to relevant authorities. In the press meet held today at Thangsing Hall of Manipur Press Club, advisor and spokesperson of the association, jurist Abonmai, condemned the attack on properties of the press. He emphasized that the press serves the public by keeping citizens informed, citing that such acts of violence against it are deeply troubling. Abonmai urged the state government to swiftly apprehend and prosecute the perpetrators. Abonmai raised concerns about increasing harassment faced by transporters along national and international highways. He questioned the lack of oversight on these roads and urged for greater vigilance to prevent such disruptions. He also called on relevant groups to cease both physical and mental harassment of drivers and to stop the imposition of illegal taxes. Jurist Abonmai further requested the establishment of a compliance center to address issues faced by transporters.
Manipur sigi lamdam manung sida leibirwa national highways, Asian highways, international highways manung sida illegal tax collection tawba gate mayamsi sarkarna close tawbiyo implement effective transporter safety to avoid further damage and prevent accident. Akhoi drivers singda mentally physically harassment mayam piraga lairagadi moi ju tumba chaba khangdana moi chatlimina accidents thokpa yai moi physically mentally harassment mayam lakna they will not be able to concentrate on the work. Driving is another level of duty mani moi ni tawrise mayam bu shape to ge mayam bu pizza pitha ke na mayam bu darkar du deliver to ge na maina katho ka sacrifice to lakpa drivers mayam sibu safety we yam number 1 point amani ai Sisu safety measures sarkar na local view transport department ministry kanada kanai kamaida adumba window ma single window ma open to be rega si lere si area da smile lere haina adumba hosiki 21st century sida app application ki through the message ki through the akoina monitor to be aba sarkar ki mechanism ma su create to be webs akoi ki demand ma akoi concerned authority the thamjari.
Minister Letpao Haukeb, who has so far not attended the ongoing Manipur Legislative Assembly session, has clarified that he has no knowledge nor given any consent to be a member of Assembly's Enquiry Committee to inquire about influx of illegal immigrants and unnatural growth of new villages in Manipur. The Enquiry Committee was formed unanimously on August 7th during the ongoing Assembly session to check illegal influx from neighboring Myanmar and unnatural growth of new villages in Phungya district neighboring Myanmar. Accordingly, Assembly Secretary had issued a notification of the committee comprising 12 members from the ruling and opposition parties. However, Minister Letpao Haukeb has denied having any knowledge or consent to the Assembly Enquiry Committee in a press release issued yesterday. Minister Letpao Haukeb also reiterated that he, along with 9 other MLAs from the Kuki-Zo community, did not attend the ongoing Legislative Assembly session, adding that the question of being a part of the said committee does not arise. Rajya Sabha MP Leishamba Sanajoba from Manipur has raised concerns about air connectivity in the hill towns of Manipur during the parliamentary question hour on August 8th. He inquired whether there are plans for improving air connectivity in these areas. MP Sanajoba also questioned the number of air connectivity projects initiated in the northeastern states since 2014, requested information on ongoing air connectivity projects in the region, and asked for the air traffic data for the past 3 years. MP Sanajoba also sought information from the Development of Northeastern Region Donor Minister about government initiatives for helicopter services in hill towns of Manipur. In response, Donor Minister of State Dr. Sukanta Majumdar noted that the government is working on installing helipads at Jiribam, More, Parbung, Tamenglong and Thanlon under the Regional Connectivity Scheme RCS, with Pawan Hans Limited PHL handling the second round of bidding. Helicopter services under RCS have been operational since March 13th at Tamenglong and Jiribam, with routes connecting Imphal, Tamenglong, Imphal, Jiribam, Tamenglong, Jiribam and Imphal, Jiribam, Imphal. Dr. Majumdar also highlighted that a total of 12 airports, including 2 helicopter services, have been established under the Udan scheme in the northeastern states. Wildlife and birds play a crucial role in preserving our environment. However, in the hilly regions and forests where wildlife is frequently targeted by hunters, it's imperative that concerned authorities must take serious action. Wildlife photographers also play a significant role in protecting these creatures. SKTV News Chief Reporter Ketrimim Premchand and video journalist Beetle Yambem brings an exclusive report on this urgent issue.
On our planet, we coexist with a diverse array of species and plants, each playing a vital role in maintaining a healthy environment. Manipur, blazed with natural beauty, is grappling with the troubling issue of wildlife and bird poaching, largely due to a lack of awareness among local communities. Meanwhile, wildlife photographers are stepping up to address this challenge. One such photographer from Thobal, Oken Sanasam of Sabal Tongba Mayay Lekai, is actively working to raise awareness among villagers about the importance of protecting wildlife and birds.
Ucheksingsi khoida kapa matungda social media da ucheksingsi phajaba masak moong amadi moina masasingbu nungsina konbiba khotpa aduga moina saktabagi moong matosing taibang mi mana masa ma section na yokpagi type da makoina tokjaba mayamse masigi mayamse makoina photo ina kapthuga social media da thagatpa matamda atopa sumbai wakhan hana sulai lemda misingda powerga angasagi usekta dum kapaga leramba habdi naurina kaptan usek way halama misingse masi wakhal ama change tawgi bhai tare smai tawdana moina usek sing this maina moi community sing da yam section na mi gi type ta leje boire habgi wakhal se lakpatagi usek way halama khopa sing se moi tokthuga yokhat problem do ina changjalakpa adumaina mind divert torpa hai tare adugumba kaya se khoina thagaliba photo sing se urubadagi change laknabagi maram amasu ohenabagi posene khoina maruina changsanjrise.
Oken Sanasam, a photographer at the Directorate of Information and Public Relations, is one of the few who has captured images of the state bird Nongyin since A.O. Hume in 1881. He shares that during his experience photographing the Nongyin, he found out that many villagers lack awareness about the crucial role wildlife plays in our environment.
Ukrulgi Razai haidana village makhale Jasami Rochida, Sajita Numa, Kogi wildlife photographer Herman Huidrom ga, adagi Priojit Akojanga, Koi Aduga, Koi wildlife photographer Homsetoraga, Nomachatpan Aduga, Pauminupi Masuyawa. Manipur gi han boina kapoi dunia ina kapase singje ka dringi ma moina hai tare ko osagi mokhoi gi khun gi sa talaga dum leiba hunter sing sida khoina advance hoina uchek se kata kata da lege yong haidana mokhoi se thihan bane adubo yamna khara thengthar pa pung 3 makhai muktar pa sai sin numida ge sai gi timing sida uchek se leire hadana mokhoi na pawpire mokhoi na mokhoi gi wakhalon se yeng bi ko uchek se mokhoi na leire hat laga polura natagana hingna phara purorana haiba anda khoina halaga purokpasu yaroi hingna pharaga purokpasu yaroi akhoi lakte bu noi mafam du da leiramona haraga makhoi je adum ngairaga thamaga akhoi 11:30 adai da mafam du yawe aduga adum mafam du da uchek nongin je first ubne ado akhoi jo wakhan jida yamna nungai haitare ngasagi kuina sangna target tor lakpa polom ko phangdo.
Young Chittaranjan Sanasam from Wangu Laifam Chingya has a deep passion for nature and wildlife since childhood. However, he recognizes that he alone cannot preserve and protect it. Therefore, he aims to raise awareness through his camera lens, using his photographs to teach people how to appreciate and care for nature.
Manipur sida tonganba akhoi wildlife ki discovery channel gumba kari mam se laiti haitare ai documentary macha namba natan haitare ko nature ki sumai tor puthoga tongan masi channel se lai daba aina sum team ton phang de haitare sengar ga de usek haira se ba akhoi na khuning bong ga na khuining ga na khangna bu usek se si sina u se different varieties of sing sida mara sandok pa ngame ba aduga saji haira se ba saji dum aina dum haide ko sida pata marang kai lai re ba se ai return tor kre bang ga mo se makhoi na u koi maru char ka da sandok pa akhoi ning na chara ka da sandok u se masing thingam dana sandok kre tare si kana ma'am se message pinning ma'am se da ado aina proof oina photo na tra video na tra mai tor ga ta ga di adui kana bodu ma'am na khang ka da haidi moina taseng na nature sin nungsirakani nungsi bane tambiri se ma'am na taseng ha ga.
Wildlife plays a crucial role in our life, making it essential to protect and preserve them. Authorities concerned should focus their awareness activities, their efforts, not in the cities where there is no wildlife, but they have to focus more on the hilly areas where there are lots of wildlife, particularly in Hill District. With camera person Bital Yambem, this is Sktv's Primetime reporting for SKTV News, Wangu.
The CPI Manipur State Council in a meeting held at Iravat Bhavan has called for resignation of Chief Minister Biren on moral grounds. State Office Secretary has issued a press release highlighting the government's inability to resolve the ongoing 15-month-long violence, including issues such as killings, arsons and the blockade of national highways, which are vital lifelines for the people of Manipur. The CPI has criticized the Chief Minister for his failure to address these issues effectively and condemned the recent burning of printing materials as a shameful act. The release also accused both the Chief Minister and the Speaker for refusing to discuss the matter in the Assembly. The CPI has demanded to convene an all-party meet to devise a strategy and engage with the Prime Minister and Union Minister to bring an end to the violence in Manipur. Now moving on, Kongpal Youth Voluntary Organization KYVO has called on Khetragaon MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan to cease his activities on paddy fields, which KYVO has restricted against agricultural related construction. Briefing the media at Kobru Hall of Manipur Press Club, KYVO Secretary N. Premchand criticized the MLA for allegedly defying their restrictions. He stated that KYVO has been enforcing a ban on construction activities on paddy fields, which lies within the jurisdiction of KYVO Mamang Sabalekai. Premchand accused MLA Hassan of ignoring these restrictions and proceeding with work on the fields, which he claims as his and where rice cultivation has begun. He warned that the MLA should bear all consequences for continued non-compliance and urged him to adhere to the regulations set by KYVO.
Mangpang sabla kai leiba je lakol se koi mamang thak tagi hauna kai asina ari ba matam dagi koi kanjana ba haiduna haiba lakol asida kai go makhal amagi koi agriculture ga mari leina daba construction mata tawdaba haiba kan ba ware ma koi gi club ki oina laujaduna leiba ngasi dagi na numit mari mangani gi mamangda Khetragaon OAC Honorable MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan masamagna haiba magi laufam ne haiduna Palpia thing basil kanthoma gari khar pudaraga laibak chekta koi lokon oriba lau horiba phamsida Khetragaon MLA laibak thawai haidarakpuneba koi lekaina tawbigano masi tawnu kholuna numituma koi lekai mam thoga haibadagi di tokre ngarangi numit asida Scott nung yauraga laga overpower da koi mafam asida laibak thonba thadaba horokpuneba koi mai bensinga koi manga taruk Tarakun mo mai sangaga ma masamak phamaga lebak thai phamna ko lekai tobiganu hairubneba magi worker jing asina lebak masa ta daba hai daba wa ko iram da thajabani ga haiba government amagi MLA ama oiriba asiguma rule khangdaba je ami kai ningai neba wari saraga loisina ko ba haibne do magi di ekta overpower da ma masamak leraga ekta ma sport nu ngairaga lebak thale to holle ko ne tawruno haibuju magi worker jing mayam puraga mana thadaraga mai tawre suma mayam asi government na thumu tan miyeng sangbiu हाइबसिंग में हौला पोथोरक्तना कोई थांगरिबा नुखिसाना हांदगी लेमिनरैबा युतिम सुमति पांगल अनिमकी मरक्ता थौदोसिना मरम मोरगा थोन थोथोको तारदे मसिगी दायित्व पुनमक केंद्र सिगी ऑनरेबल MLA शेख नुरुल हसन पुगुदबनि हाइबसे आई मियांग फ्रॉम द प्रेस के फ्रॉम द थमजगे
An unknown woman hurled bomb at the residence of a doctor situated inside the campus of Dhanmanjuri University around 10 last night. As per sources, an unknown woman hurled a hand grenade at the residence of private diabetic hospital proprietor Dr. Morangthem Dhanaber, aged 44, son of M. Tomba of Oripok, Sobon Thingel, situated south of Dhanmanjuri University campus. The woman fled the scene immediately after the attack. Fortunately, there were no reports of human casualties, though the residential gate sustained damage. A team of Imphal police station investigated the scene and registered a case. No groups have claimed responsibility for the attack till the time of filing this report. It may be mentioned that a similar attack occurred at his residence in January, where unknown miscreants hurled a bomb at the residence of Dr. Morangthem Dhanaber, who is also the president of Akhil Bharatiya Hill Kranti Party Manipur State Unit. Heavy exchange of gunfire took place between UKLF outfit and Kuki village volunteers at Molnoi village in Technopal district around 8:30 am yesterday. Though the exact cause of conflict remains unclear, the confrontation has resulted in casualties on both sides. Initial reports have indicated that one UKLF cadre and two Kuki village volunteers have been killed. The deceased UKLF cadre has been identified as Kakai from More, while the village volunteers are Jangkholen, aged 18, from M. Chanau More, and Sasat, aged 30, from Palel. Following the gunfire, heavy smoke was observed rising from Molnoi village as houses were reportedly burned. Among the damaged properties is the residence of the village chief of Molnoi village. Meanwhile, the intense firefight led to widespread panic, causing people in the nearby Palel market to flee, and shops in the area were shut, leaving the market deserted. Assam Rifles and Kaching District Police responded swiftly to the scene to manage the situation and ensure public safety. Although some shops reopened late in the afternoon, significant anxiety remained among the residents about the possibility of further violence. However, the security personnel continued to monitor the situation closely in an effort from any unwanted incident. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam has announced that it will seek legal recourse if Manipur Public Service Commission MPSC fails to address concerns about two conflicting questions in paper 2 of the Manipur Civil Services Combined Competitive Prelims Exam 2022. The student body, along with aspirants who appeared for the exam, has given MPSC a 5-day ultimatum to provide a satisfactory response. Speaking at a press conference held at Desam head office at Kwakethel, Desam Education Secretary Romesh Oinam highlighted the difficulties faced by candidates due to the conflicting questions, particularly in light of the negative marking system. He specifically pointed to question number 61, which references the Xavier Aptitude Test XAT 2010 and the 1996 Common Admission Test CAT. The question reportedly contains a critical error where the word wrongly was used instead of strongly, affecting the accuracy of the answer key. According to Romesh Oinam, this mistake could unfairly penalize candidates, and Desam believes that grace marks should be awarded for both questions. The student body had raised the issue with MPC on July 19th, but no positive response has been given. Desam has made it clear that if the MPC does not rectify the situation within 5 days, Desam, along with affected aspirants, will proceed with legal action to ensure justice.
Aranba wang ngata hangjalakanda achumba option ngata pisalakanda kayam kuina MPC na asigumba controversy sia lehengi gadori no haibase Desam gi makai di hangingba fawi aduna masih isayin na ba se dok pirang na bagida magta suntok pirang na bagida magta how kiba July 19 da su MPSC da desamna se thaja grabani adu ngasi phawa MPSC ki maikai dagi karigumba wayam phawa hayat taba se masih desamna chingna ba phawai kayam kuina MPSC na asigumba aran ba se losalaga thamba ngamgadorim no hai se desamna hangbo phawi aduna numit mangani phawgi manungda ngasi dagi numit mangani phawgi manungda karigumba MPSC na masigumba aran ba se masi sentor traba taragadi masi ekoi desamgi maikai dagi masi koi law court ki mating lawar kanda awang ba thakta ekoi masi haiba horagani haiba wakham si thamjani.
Convener of Numitni Khananainaba Mipham Paunam Thakaba has voiced concerns over the erosion of traditional values and cultural integrity due to the influence of outside religions and cultures. Speaking at Lebak Miyamgi Mipham event at City Convention Palace Compound, Thakaba highlighted the resolutions from the Pokpadagi Siba Paupada Conference held on June 22-23 at Manipur University made by 18 organizations. The resolutions addressed issues such as changing cultural trends, extravagant expenditures on events like Phejang Khanba, cake cutting and wedding photo shoots. Thakaba has warned that these changing trends could result in greater economic dependence among poorer people. He appealed to the community to work together in making collective decisions to preserve traditional values and practices and to resist the influence of borrowed trends that may not be in the best interest of their culture and economic well-being.
अखोगी लाइनिंग लाइसोलदा मपान की चनबी की चैथेंग अम चाउना पिराइबा मपान की चनबीना अखोगी लुहोंगबदा हाइजिंग पोता फिजंग खलकपा केक इनरकपा केक पिनरकपा खुदो पिनबगी खुदो सिनबा पिनबगी अखोगी मपान की चनबी कया से कोई मसी मतम चाना थिंगौद्रगदी अखोगी लाइरबना लमदम ओइबा इरमदम असे नोंगमदी अखोई मिखा पोनबा सोइदना ओरकनेना खंजरकांदा मसीदगी कन्ननबगी दम अखोई तंगाई फदना अखोई खोंथांग असे लखोचरकपने.
Former Art and Culture Commissioner and moderator of Lebak Miyamgi Mipham K. Radhakumar has emphasized the need to streamline expenses from birth to death by avoiding unnecessary spending and preserving traditional practices. He stressed the need to revisit age-old traditions to reduce costs and called for a collective decision to develop these practices as established traditions. He also pointed out the need to stop adding modern trend to time-honored traditions preserved by ancestors. Radhakumar urged the people to make collective decisions in an aim to develop and maintain these practices as part of contemporary life.
यामना हेन चंगजिलक लाए बौदबो खैना असी फमिसि ऐना ओइरिबा फियम जी खंग ताबनि one should know one's own limitations ऐना नांग इसी करिनो ऐना नांग हम थोपरा लेबा को नांग करि हेबम पोके हेबकी मता जी खंदबम थोइ नसाई पोटमा थिंजले हेन हे तोरबदि मै करि करि ऑथोरिटी नो काइने द लापगी हा लापने मदुना सोशल कियोस चनैनबा
All Kha Kangle Students Union AKSU has drawn the attention of Director General of UNESCO to address the issue of the ongoing conflict of Manipur targeting the Meitei community as part of the indigenous held on August 9th every year. In a press release issued by the General Secretary of the Union, it said that the Kukis perpetrated heinous crime against the Meitei community. Many lives have been lost and many houses were set ablaze by the Kuki, leading to refuge in relief camps. Heritage sites and sacred places of Meitei community were also vandalized, which raises questions about the extinction of Meitei's history. It urged to deploy security forces to safeguard the Meitei community and its heritage sites. It also appealed to the UNESCO to extend their support in restoring normalcy in the state. Manipur joined in celebrating 64th Foundation Day of Indian Youth Congress by planting tree saplings in all assembly constituencies. Manipur Youth Congress committee members and Indian Youth Congress Manipur in charge Sarifa Rehman attended the program. While Congress flag was unfurled at Congress Bhavan as part of the celebration, Manipur Youth Congress Committee President Ningthaujam Popilal stated that the program was held to highlight the role of youths in preserving the environment. He further stressed the role of Youth Congress Committee in various activities.
Youth Congress Manipur nasu Manipur gi kachin koyada Manipur gi awana taraba mafam singdabu oiro any issue da khoina thawai hakchang yauna mangjil tharaga chattuna sulai makhata na su chatkigani haina miyam da paujel pijari aduga youth singi yai fanana gi damakta youth ki kholawa moina Youth Congress Committee na lakaduri bachahi singdasu lepaga koi naha singda thabak phangdagi awaba leiriba ojek thabak loksan graga thabak kauraga haidok pidabagi थेंगनेब समस्या मयाम एच बार ओइसलकपगी समस्या मयाम लाइलाइसु तंबदा खुदोंग चादबगी समस्या मयाम इरांग सिना थोकलिबा अवाना मयाम से मसी द थेंगनरिबा नुंगाइतबा तंगदु लेतादबा मयाम सिगी खोलाओ से कोइ मणिपुर प्रदेश यूथ कांग्रेस कमिटी ना मखाता ना कोइ दुम लाउदुना जस्टिस नहा सिंगदा पीना नबगी दमक्ता जस्टिस फंगना नबगी दमक्ता कोइ खोंफम अमबो होंगदोक्तना कोइ खोंफम अमबो लेंगदना कोइ होनखिगनी हाइना मयाम दंगसी थाजबा commitment adu pijari.
A comprehensive dental and health camp was held at Akampat Relief Camp for displaced persons. The camp was organized by Department of Pediatric and Preventive Dentistry, Dental College RIMS, and the Department of Public Health Dentistry in collaboration with Directorate of Ayush, Egalitarian Manipur of All Trust EMA, Heritage Foundation of Mankind Sangai Pro, and Ideal Girls College Akampat. The camp was held under the ISPPD Nanhi Muskan project and Swachhta Action Plan 2024-25, where 117 individuals residing at the relief camp were provided essential medical services to. In addition to the medical services, Ayush Health Talk was conducted, aiming to educate the residents on health and wellness. Health kits were also distributed to enhance the overall well-being of the participants. A one-day awareness cum free health camp was jointly organized by Block Mission Management Unit Lamaidong Block along with Ima Panthobi Village Level Federation Thongnaujam under the supervision of Manipur State Livelihoods Mission at Thongnaujam Community Hall today. Speaking at the event, DFWO of the District Health Society Kakching, Dr. Ilangmam Kiran highlighted the necessity of extending healthcare services to all localities, as hospital doctors alone cannot address every needs of the patients. As part of the event, doctors from PHC Hyang Lam provided free treatment and medications to attendees. Moving on to sports news, Manipur will face Telangana in the final of the Junior Boys National Football Championship for the Bidhan Chandra Roy Trophy 2024-25 on August 11th at 3 p.m. to be held at Nurul Amin Stadium, Nagaon, Assam. In the semi-final match played yesterday at 8 a.m., Manipur secured a 3-1 victory over Arunachal Pradesh. Mohammad Ansur Alam scored twice for Manipur at the 70 minutes and 90 plus 2 minutes, while Mohammad Arish Khan added another goal at the 76th minute. The Manipur junior football team is led by head coach Sabir Ali with KSH Ibobi as manager, R. S. Robin Chandra as technical official, and N. Bikram as physio. Thokchom, Yaishna and Khangebam Rishikanta have won gold and silver medals respectively at the 56th Mr. Asian Bodybuilding and Physics Sports Championship 2024, organized by the World Bodybuilding and Physics Sport Federation in Batam City, Indonesia. They competed in the men's junior bodybuilding 75 kg category from Team India. The bronze medal went to Li Hu Tian of Vietnam, while Fan Jinglong and Liu Zimo of China secured 4th and 5th places. Notably, a total of 5 bodybuilders from Manipur represented India at the championship. And that is all we have for now. But before we end, here are the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren calls for discussion on state's developmental works in assembly, not in an informal setting. Journalists protest over burning of printing materials. AMJU and EGM submit memorandums to Governor, Chief Minister and Security Advisor. Minister Letpao Haukep denies having any knowledge of being a member of Assembly's Inquiry Committee to inquire influx of illegal immigrants. MP Ishamba Sanazauba raises questions regarding policy to enhance air connectivity in hill districts of Manipur in Parliament. And Desam to seek legal recourse if MPSC fails to address concerns about two conflicting questions in paper 2 of MPSC Prelims Exam 2022. Thank you for watching SK TV. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News with Sham Kanai. Stay tuned.